All right, weekend sports betting tips. I got Mr. Sean Higgs here. Sean, I was watching Gamblers World. Saw you on there today. Pretty good.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
had a little live show with a couple guys today.
Yeah.
They're doing.
One
But usually
Canuck.
usually have Mark Lawrence with me. He
Yeah.
had a couple other things to do. So
Yeah, one
But I
Canuck
had,
was on there.
had Fargo and Alex Smart with me. So
Right.
good little show. It's like this. You come in just BS for an hour talking about some games. Hit a little hit some comments like JK here. Here we go.
Yep, J2K, that's my guy. Yeah, we're going to talk a little college football. Take a Will's Twin Towers coming up after this. All remember, if we sweep today, one viewer receive a free weekend VIP pass from PoundedSports.com. All you got to do is retweet the show. Georgia, Mississippi State. Is this line still correct? I know because the lines have been jumping all over the place. But
let's take a peek here, Drew. I'm pretty sure that looks about right there for Georgia, Mississippi State. It's a 9.5, 56.5. You're good.
9.5, 56.5. I'm gonna take. I'll take Mississippi State plus the 9.5 in this game, man. And they've been close, man. Yeah,
they've been playing tough.
Yeah,
they're playing tough. I like it with you. I mean, it's worth the number, right? I mean, Georgia in a play down kind of spot.
Yep.
I'm not gonna. I don't think there's like one team, especially Georgia. Georgia's not like their old Georgia dominating, crushing teams.
Yep, I at least would like Mississippi State in the first half, but we'll go.
Georgia's got Texas on deck.
Yep.
So a little bigger fish to fry there.
Are there any 10s out there? No,
I don't see it. No, I mean, good luck trying 10. Mississippi State's on a 9-1 ATS run going back to last year.
Yeah.
So they are 8-1 this year. Only game they didn't cover was at A&M.
Give me
that. They missed it by 5.
Give me the
they barely missed that
Bulldogs in this one. All right, that one's a pretty easy one. I just think Georgia, there's no reason for them to win by 10, And Mississippi State has been playing tough. You said 8-1 against the spread last 9.
I mean, looking at that 8-1, that's probably why it's not 10 because they're 8-1 this year against the number.
Yep.
Crazy.
And Georgia's on the road. Should Georgia be laying almost 10 points on the road, anyways?
Listen, it's Mississippi State. It's not Ole Miss or a better team. These guys are picked. They were picked for the bottom. Oh yeah, but. The perception with Georgia is they're still Georgia. It's Kirby Smart.
Yep, Kirby. Blake Shapen hasn't been the greatest. He'll throw an opportune pick, but
I wonder if this is a trendy dog play here with Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't play it, and normally it'd be one you circle. Like, look at this, I'm getting 9 points for. Would I be shocked that Georgia win this one 30 to 20 and cover the number? No. It's what I'd rather not play. I know they have a bigger game on deck, but there's something about it that just kept me off of it. I don't know what exactly it is. I'm trying to figure it out. Again, if I don't love it, you don't got to play it,
Well, there is a marquee matchup in the Big 12 this weekend with 2 top 10 teams. The Cougars are number 8 Cougars and the number 9 Texas Tech Raiders in Lubbock. Bear Bachmeier, the freshman quarterback of BYU, has been a good story up in Provo. A surprise after Jake Retzlaff, last year's quarterback, parted ways and went to Stanford. opened up the door for Bachmeier to take over the job in BYU. But the Raiders, man, that defense is like nothing the Cougars have seen, man. Number one in havoc.
Listen, these guys went into Utah and just crushed the Utes at noon in Utah.
Yep, the Holy War.
This line was 9. It keeps going up, and BYU is undefeated.
Yeah.
And you look at the fact that they got the quarterback back, so the Red Baron is back, right? He's back to the show. They didn't miss a beat without him.
Yeah, 10.5 is a lot of points.
No one's talking about this team.
Yep. They're one of 3 unbeaten teams remaining. Actually, both teams are undefeated.
Texas Tech took a loss in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah. But nobody's talking about them because of that loss.
Yeah.
And that was you're going to get picked off. You have a flat spot. And even in that game, Arizona scored with 30 seconds to go. I mean, Texas Tech scored twice in a minute and a half in the fourth. They're down 19-7, scored boom, boom, and then they gave it up late. I mean, this is a tough team. This is a team, you talk about like just taking a flyer on a random squad for a championship. Why not jump on Texas Tech?
Yeah. So are you laying 10.5 though?
Yeah.
All right.
It's 10.5 to an undefeated team, Tooch.
Yeah. Yeah, the line tells you everything, like you always say, right?
And it keeps going up. Joe Public is not taking Texas Tech -9 on a Wednesday to push us to 10.5.
Right.
They look at BYU like, BYU's undefeated, getting 10 points.
Yeah.
More. Getting 2+ scores.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's BYU has not faced a defense like Texas Tech's.
And listen, I look at the BYU squad. You didn't play well in Colorado. I had them at that. I had the over in that game. Couldn't even get there. 24-21 in that game. Arizona game, you needed to score with like a second left to force overtime and then win in overtime. And then they blew out Iowa State last week. Iowa State was up at they're cruising along, and then the doors fall off in the second half in that game.
Yep.
But those are a couple tough games there. I mean, you had the Utah game in between all that, where that was the physical game, and now you got to go face this team. I don't know. I'm not a believer in that.
It sounds like a 31-20 game to me. 31-14.
Tech.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. They're scoring 35 on the road. Why don't they get to 40 here? I think they're scoring 40.
You like the over then too. All right.
Yeah.
Sean likes the Texas Tech and the over. This is a no play for me. I can't. If anything, I would lay it with Texas Tech. Their defense is that good. All right, we got number 3 Texas A&M. This is another good game, man. SEC action. Number 3 Texas A&M at Missouri. I know you talked earlier on the show about this one. You like the over in this one. I do too. But man, I also like a play. Missouri +1.5 first quarter. I like. What I'm looking for there is 0-0, 3-3, 7-7. And hopefully that Missouri has got a good defense too. Missouri defense can keep this, at a stalemate for the first quarter and give
just early. You got the crowd into it. You think maybe you steal a touchdown and go up 7-0 or something, and it's one of those things. You
don't hate it.
But that's a good look at this game because the 6.5, 7. It's kind of disrespectful to an undefeated A&M team. This is a backup quarterback from Missouri to boot versus a defensive coach in Elko. I don't understand the number. Well, Tooch, you're on the show. I will lose with this one. If this is the square play of the day, I'm taking it. These guys off a bye week versus a backup quarterback. You are undefeated. It's taken you years to get here, right? Jimbo Fisher would bring in top recruiting classes before the no money. He just couldn't win games. 7-win team all year.
Yep.
Elko goes and wins 9. He goes to Duke and wins 9 games.
He's a
after
defensive
a year.
mastermind.
He's bringing the guys.
Yep.
He's a great coach. So what is he going to do with a bunch of recruits that he gets excellent players and gets them to play his kind of ball? This is what you see out of their team. Look at the scores here. They score 40 in every single game.
Yeah. I tell you though, Eli Drinkowitz is a good coach too for Missouri.
I get it. I mean, but you know what? If you had a I mean, granted, you got the extra prep time because you're off of the Vandy loss, and
Yep.
the quarterback's got some time under his belt.
Yeah,
He's
an
still a
extra week of
freshman.
practice. Yep. Yeah.
But listen, you want to
Matt
do a first
Zoller,
quarter?
he can sling it though. He's got a big arm, Zollers.
I mean, is that what you saw in his brief appearance against Vanderbilt? I mean, but that's a rando spot. I mean, we've seen guys come in and be like, "Look at this."
I feel you
Doesn't
though.
mean
Backup quarterback
in the full game.
Disrespect to the Aggies.
You know, let's be honest. Vandy's ready for one thing. All of a sudden, you got a guy come in here and does totally opposite. They're not ready for that.
Can Missouri put? I mean, they're going to run the ball and lean on Ahmad Harvey or Hardy, whatever his name. Ahmad Hardy, the little running back for Missouri, who's one of the top 3 running backs in the country. They're going to hand the ball off to Hardy and hope Zollers can make a play or two in his arm. Yeah.
And again, for me, A&M, you have the talent. This is years building to this spot here to get to number 3. You're undefeated.
Yep.
A backup freshman quarterback. I don't care. It's on the road.
Yep.
You know, and again, forget about the spread wise. You better win. You know, if you win, you should win and cover the game anyway.
Well, both these teams are looking for spots in the college playoffs. You know, A&M should be there. Is Missouri a playoff team?
I don't think so.
Okay.
How do you put them in?
You heard
it. I know they'll try to because they got them at 19. I know the one.
Yep.
You know, they win here. It's like, well, you know what? They beat a team that was undefeated. They should be up and they should be ranked 11th. And I'm like, just stop the crap. Like Missouri, you're going to put a guy. You know.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, the last guy wasn't Pribula wasn't that great. He wasn't all that.
I mean, I'm not saying he was great. But still a backup though, Tooch.
Yeah.
If this kid is the cat's meow, why the hell wasn't he starting?
Why wasn't he starting? He's a true freshman. Yep. All right, you heard it here. I like the over in this, but I don't know if Missouri can score. Can they score on A&M? That defense is tough, man. You say Elko. Man, this could be one-sided though too. I mean, it could go pear-shaped in a hurry.
Listen, the A&M defense, look at the scores. 41-40 Notre Dame, 45-42 Arkansas, and 49-25 LSU. Although Arkansas's offense is ridiculous. Arkansas is a top 5 offense.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
The defense is the bottom 5, but the offense is relentless.
Yep.
I don't think Missouri is that offense. You know, I mean, look at Missouri's big game against UMass. Does that count? 40 points versus UMass? UL Lafayette.
Yeah.
Central Arkansas 61. I mean, Kansas.
These are all the teams that Missouri's beaten, right?
Yeah.
They haven't played anybody.
Who did? They lost 27-24 to Alabama. They won 23-17 versus Auburn, and they lost to Vandy 17-10.
Yeah, they haven't beaten anybody. Yep, A&M. Look at the A&M quality wins.
This ain't college hoops. I mean, you don't need a bunch of quad 4s. I mean, you lost to Alabama. This one game ain't putting you in there.
Yep. All right, Sean, you heard it here. Take it and go. Sean likes A&M. All right, now we're going to head to my backyard, little Oregon at Iowa, and I'm on the under here. The weather's supposed to be really crappy. We're getting snow and rain tomorrow. Yep, and both these teams play really slow. You know, they like to run the ball and chew clock. Both teams are run first. Both teams have excellent defenses. But Iowa's quarterback has played pretty well of late, Mark Gronowski, and he's given Iowa, a little bit of offense. I mean, like Iowa's always been all defense, and we never had a good offense. But Iowa's gonna. This is the kind of sloppy game that Iowa wants to get Oregon into, and get that loud stadium in Iowa City, and hopefully slow it down, and you get a low total, and you're getting 6 points. You keep it close enough to cover or win.
41.5. Like Oregon, I just think Oregon is a team that scores 40 a game. Right? Going back to who was the guy the Lions took, Harrington or whoever. This is a team. I think Oregon football. I just think 52-10 kind of games versus squads.
Yeah. Yep.
And then
they haven't though. Look at the scores though.
Well, I mean, now you're playing in the Big Ten. You're a whole different brand of football.
Yep.
41.5. This is the dog and under. And I hate the 6.5. Sometimes I'm like, oh boy.
Look at last week's game, 21-7 at Wisconsin, or home versus Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Home versus Wisconsin. Wisconsin is not a good team.
Not a good team.
Only put up 21. What are they going to do against Iowa? Put up 16? I like my chances,
I mean, that's why we're staring at the total in this game, you know?
Yeah, I like the over in this one.
These guys go on the road in the Big Ten, and you don't, battle this isn't bottom feeder Maryland Northwestern like Rutgers kind of crap team. I was always an 8 kind of 9-win team, kind of tough defense, ugly football, smash mouth, dog and under for me here with you.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. It was about 3-4 weeks ago when Oregon hosted Indiana, and I'm like, all right, this is a chance for Oregon to put a stamp on the map, maybe get in on the national championship. Indiana went in there and just hammered them. Yeah,
I was with you because Indiana's was good last year. They're good this year, but that was with the guys he brought up with him from the other school. But Oregon's been a top flight school for a decade. They have 4 and 5 recruits. They have you think the depth would separate itself. That was I said on a show that week. I was like, eventually the depth will separate. Like your guys, you're better, and you'll win out. They didn't. They got smacked right from the start.
They were 7-point favorites too.
Yeah, I think it was higher with them. I think it was like 9.
Yeah. All right. So Sean,
you look at this one and only Oregon's got to win by a touchdown on the road. I was not even ranked. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Iowa in the under.
The Joes are on Oregon -6.5, saying less than I only got to do is win by a touchdown. The pros are on Iowa easy. +6.5. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
All right. Next game, Auburn +6.5 at Vanderbilt. Hugh Freeze has been fired. To me, this feels like a smash Vanderbilt right here, Sean. Am I wrong?
Yeah. I'm a smash Auburn. I'm on the dead coach bounce side of things there.
Okay. Hugh Freeze gone. They didn't like him. They got DJ Durkin in there right now. Getting a little coach. To me, it feels like a Diego Pavia smash Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt still needs to win out to make the playoffs, but I'm listening to counter arguments here. I haven't played this game.
But everybody loves the quarterback. Like, oh, look at this guy. Where I'm looking at Vandy here. Where's
Vanderbilt has.
Where's the wins? Like, who'd you beat?
Right, and
who'd you beat?
They're a paper tiger, but and Auburn still has a good defense, but Jackson Arnold is out. And Ashton Daniels has replaced him at quarterback. So
Auburn plays defense.
Yep,
defense travels. Vanderbilt hasn't beat anybody. Texas smashed you last week, and then they took the game off or whatever in the fourth quarter. We lost a close one. It wasn't a close one. That was not a close game. You watch that game. It's the box scores or the final score is a lie.
Is Vanderbilt's defense any good, do you think? They have been highly touted, but I wonder if they're even that good.
I think they're mediocre. Look at the schedule. Alabama scored late to bust that one open there.
Yep.
You beat LSU. LSU's a bad team.
Yeah.
LSU's not a good team.
Nope.
They had quit on their coach. Missouri, you beat Missouri. You're just trying to hype us up on Missouri against A&M. What are you talking about? That was a different quarter. And that was 17-10.
Yep.
I'm not buying Vandy.
Give me the under in this season. This feels like an under.
Oh, we got to win, because 3 losses gets you out. There's no way Vanderbilt's getting in there with 3 losses. It's not happening. No 3-loss team should get in the playoff. That's insulting.
They're 7-2 right now, Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
right?
And then you have Mercer, and then you're at Tennessee. Are you beating Tennessee?
No.
I don't think you're beating Tennessee.
No, they're not. Okay, good points, man. This is why you're the pro. I feel like this game's an under,
and it's 6.5. Tooch. Like this is you. Listen to yourself. All said it's smash.
I know.
You just got to win by a touchdown. Auburn's bad.
Jackson Arnold is benched. Ashton Daniels comes in, interim coach. Disarray. They got nothing to play for. They're 4-5. I guess they could still make a bowl game if they win out here.
Oh yeah, they're both.
Auburn.
They got Mercer up. They win this one. It's 5 wins. They beat Mercer. They got 6 wins, and then they got Bama to close. 6 wins. An SEC team will get a bowl team at 6 and 7.
6 wins gets you a bowl game. All right, you heard me. Sean's on Auburn. Total, I would lean under here. Both these teams have decent defenses.
Yeah, I take the under as well.
Take the under 45 here. I think that's the play. All right, LSU, you just mentioned them. They're at number 4, Alabama. Now this one feels like a kick a team when they're down. You're getting no mercy from Alabama.
Yeah.
But it is Tuscaloosa. But yeah, I mean, shit. The Alabama quarterback has played really well, man. Brian Kelly's been fired from LSU. The politicians are arguing about who gets to choose the next coach down there.
I would really love LSU here.
Yeah.
If they were home, if they were a 10-point home
Right.
dog, it'd be like, sign me up.
Yep.
Right, because you're off a bye week, you got time to kind of do things. But Bama's off their bye week as well, so you lose that edge.
Yep.
You lose that edge.
This is the smash spot.
And as I want to do LSU, I can't. I want to. It's their edge is equaled out by the Bama bye week. Just offsets them being able to catch them. You're going to catch them off guard, right? Because you got different stuff coming in there for one.
Yep.
But Bama could throw some new wrinkles at themselves. They're like, you know what? Let's hit them with this, and instead of what they're going to expecting us to do.
Let me hit you with some numbers.
I want to do LSU. I don't know if I can get there with it.
Let me hit you with some numbers. Since the Tide lost to Florida State in the season opener, they're 5-1-1 against the spread. LSU 1-4 their last 5. Their only exception coming when Garrett Nussmeier threw a late game-winning touchdown. With like under 2 minutes left. Give me the Tide -10.
Yeah, but if you look at the numbers, covering's one thing. If you look at the stats of the game, they're not doing crazy. I mean, the Tennessee game was a blowout. It shouldn't have been that way. Tennessee scored. They took it. Mizzou was a close game.
It's still a rivalry.
The Vandy game was close. Like Vandy, I'm like, how the heck did I not cover that game? Right?
Yeah.
But then you look at the stats, and Alabama crushed them in the stats in the game. The Georgia game, they're covering, they're winning. But then you look under, you're like, oh, well, all right. It's one of those. And then 10, it almost looks too easy to do 10.
They're 5-1-1 against the spread, but 10 is a big number, you're saying? So no play for Sean.
No, I don't think it's a big number here. I mean, they should whip these guys. I think LSU should be in total disarray.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I say it feels like a.
But it looks too low to me, Tooch. 10. It looks too easy. Too low. It's like, I want LSU, but I wish they were home. And
yeah.
If it was more, I feel better if it was at Alabama -14. I'd feel better.
Okay, and take the 14. Because
to me, I would take Alabama at 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take Alabama at 14.
Should be bigger.
But
I do like LSU because you think, okay, we're going to get you. It's their Super Bowl for all intents and purposes. Where they're going,
Yep.
It's a Super Bowl.
They got nothing to lose.
And listen, are they still going to go to a bowl game? Yeah, they have Arkansas at home. They should, hopefully they win that one, and they have Western Kentucky and then Oklahoma. So
right,
you
they're
probably
5-3.
lose at Oklahoma.
Alabama's 7-1 and playing for.
You need one win for a bowl, and then also say they pull out an upset in one of the two games against the other. Now you have an 8-win season. You know what? That's not a bad season considering you canned your coach.
Yep. Okay.
And going to a bowl. It's not strong either way. I can make I can make strong why on either side. I'm not going to play this though.
That's a late one. All right, let's head over to the NFL. We got a game in Berlin. The Falcons +6.5 versus the Colts. Well, I'll tell you, Sean, the Falcons, man, they're not all that. You know what I'm saying?
Do I got to come in here and bash Penix like I bash your guy Fields and then Caleb Williams? Where is the love on this guy? I don't understand the Falcon love even coming into the season. Like, these guys are going to win. Win what? Let's look at who you guys have played. You lost to Tampa Bay. You beat Minnesota, who benched their franchise quarterback after because he was such trash. You lost 30-0 at Carolina. You beat Washington with a backup quarterback. And not only is a backup quarterback, even when the regular quarterback is doing for Washington, they were losing games. So Washington's not even a good team.
Then they upset Buffalo, but
you pulled an upset there, and even that was, dicey with Buffalo had an interception in their hands. They threw away a pick six. lost to San Francisco. Miami ran down your throat. And then New England let you back in the game. New England just stopped scoring in that game.
You lost by 24 to Miami. Yeah, and then New England.
And now you're going to get Daniel Jones and the Colts. And again, this isn't, a bad game. Teams are going to have a clunker, right? You're cruising, you're going to have a bad game. That's a bad game. As well as the Colts that played this year, you knew something ugly was going to happen. And that's what happened with 2 fumbles, 3 interceptions, or whatever hell they had last week. Now, new game. I mean, look at the line tells you all needs to see out of this. I mean, a neutral game. Colts look like crap. Daniel Jones looks like he was back to being terrible Daniel Jones.
He's not
and
good.
They're still basically a touchdown favorite on a neutral. What is this in Indianapolis? 10? Yeah. Is this 10 at home?
Yeah, I can't
9?
See.
Right. I mean, what would this be in Indy? 9.5?
Yeah, 9.5, 10. But are the Colts 10 points better than a lot of any teams? Really? I mean, I guess they are bottom half of the league. I mean, they're 7-2, but Pittsburgh's defense showed up last week and beat them 27-20.
Yeah, I think there's worse 7. I mean, like the Denver, even New England.
Denver's 8-2, right? Or 8. What is Denver?
They're 8-2. New England 7-2. I look at those and be like, well, you just beat who you play. I understand that.
A win's a win.
In front of you, but it's really that's who we're. I mean, I had the Raiders last night because who is Denver beating?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You played down to the Titans. You needed a big run and a late score to win 20-12.
9.5. The Broncos with no offense against a division rival. I don't care if it's at home. They're not a good offense.
Game. The Titans, the Texans game before that, they played a backup quarterback. The Jets game, they won on the last second field goal, 13-1. They play down to bad teams, Denver.
At home, there was like a big who the Broncos player was like 33-32 shootout.
The Giants game.
The Giants, right. They came from behind to beat the Giants at home.
They were down 30-0 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Denver to me is a little bit fraudulent with their record.
Yeah, fraudulent, like Buffalo. But who do we like here in Indianapolis laying a touchdown?
Give me the Colts. I'm laying it with the Colts.
Laying it with the Colts.
I'm not down on that. Double think that one.
Yeah, I don't think the Falcons are very good.
I have not been high on the Falcons all year in here.
Nope. And Anthony either. All right, Patriots at Buccaneers. This is a good game, man. I like this will be a fun game to watch. The Patriots getting 2.5 at the Buccaneers. Buccaneers coming off a bye, though.
Yes. Why the heck are you? This is a slap in the face to Tampa Bay. 3-point favorite. How are you not a 3-point favorite at home?
I think don't just care. The injuries, maybe.
Tell me nobody's playing. I don't. That's the only way. This is just again. You play who you play.
Yeah.
New England lost to the Raiders week 1.
Yep.
They beat Miami, right? You beat Miami. People are wondering why Miami still has the head coach. You beat them. You beat Pittsburgh because you turned the ball over 9 times. You couldn't score a touchdown.
Yep.
You beat Carolina. Again, nice story, Carolina, but it's still Carolina on the road. You better beat them at home.
Yep.
You beat Buffalo 23-20. Okay, nice win.
That was a big win. Yep.
The Saints? Are the Saints a big win?
No.
Is Tennessee a big win?
No.
I mean,
they beat some cupcakes.
Cleveland? With a third string going, I mean,
and then Atlanta. They beat 4 bad teams in a row.
Cleveland had a 7-man quarterback roster in August, and they got the number 4 guys quarterbacking for them right now. That's all you need to know who they beat in last game.
Yep.
And then you beat the Falcons.
Look at the Buccaneers' schedule. There's not a bad team in there, really. It's just up for Atlanta and the Jets and New Orleans. I mean, other than that, they played some tough teams. Houston has a fantastic defense. The Eagles, the Seahawks, the Niners, the Lions.
You got behind early there with the Eagles.
Yep.
And you couldn't catch it. And they still almost
won. He had a chance to win at the end.
And then you had the Detroit clunker again, a spot where Detroit had a revenge spot on their menu for them. They're at home.
Yep.
Then they lose Evans in that game. So again, and 24-9. That game was projected to be what, 55?
Yeah.
You held Detroit to 24 points.
Yeah, they're playing really
well. And now
you
expect me to have Drake May come down and basically a pick'em situation to win on the road.
Give me the Buccaneers.
No.
Buccaneers less than a field goal. That number is
the field goal. I don't understand how it's not 3. That's
less than a field goal.
That's terrible. Should be at least a field goal.
We're both on the Buccaneers.
That worries me a little bit there. I still took Tampa Bay. I don't care.
Yeah,
I think
I don't
Tampa Bay's
care either. I would take Tampa Bay as well. And I would take the Ravens here, Sean. I'll tell you, the Ravens are starting to play good, man. They're, like I said, before the Bears game, they were 1-5, and they were minus 140 to win their division.
Yes.
At 1-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Ravens.
We talked about it. I was like, they're going to win every single game coming down the stretch. So
and they will, too. Yeah, they will.
So here they come. And you know what we've seen out of them after the Houston game? You saw some guys start coming back on defense, right? They lost to the Rams They lost 17-3, but the defense showed up.
Pass rushers
the
back.
defense was there.
Yep.
30-16, 28-6, and now they get Minnesota with who?
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy. I mean, I do not like JJ McCarthy. You pulled out a win last week, which was terrible for Detroit. I mean, terrible. Really, Detroit out of your bye week. That's the effort you gave.
Yeah.
Bad.
Tell me. Look at all the good teams that Baltimore's played. Buffalo, Detroit, forget about Kansas City, Houston, the Rams, Bears.
I like the Vikings coaching staff, but I do not like the quarterback. I don't care. He always got.
I don't like their roster. Their defense is good. Their offense has got some playmakers, but they've got the quarterback is the weak spot on this one. You can give me a Lamar Jackson on the other side.
Who'd they beat? The Bears on Monday night.
Yeah, they should have lost that game. Yep.
I mean, somehow they got crazy scoring in that game. The Cincinnati game.
They lost to the Falcons.
Fluke, Cincinnati.
They lost to the Falcons. Yep. They lost to the Steelers.
I mean, you barely beat Cleveland.
They did have a good win against the Lions last week, 27-24.
I'll give them that.
Yep.
I'm not buying. No, thank you. I'll take the Ravens here with the MVP quarterback and a team that looks like it's getting healthy.
I will too. Giants at my Bears. I don't know what to make of this game. I like the over, but it's going to be messy. So I can't touch that. This could be a close game, Sean. This could be a close game.
The crazy thing with this Giant team is they're in games. I don't know how the hell they stay in games. Yep. They lose their top receiver. They lose the running back. Dart's running around like a chicken without a head. That's the thing, though. This kid, people said the Giants are going to be good. Well, your running back will never be the same with his bad broken leg. Your wide receiver's out, injured. Who knows he'll be. And now you got a quarterback running for his life. He plays like your running back, balls out literally like we're. The 4.5. I know a bit of 3.5 made sense for the Bears, right? Bears are playing well.
Yep.
But I like the Bears. Why do I think like they could just lose this game? I'll be like, how the hell are the Giants winning? Like why isn't this higher? I don't think the Giants are good at all. I don't think they're good at all.
They're plucky.
If you told me the Bears makes plays. If you told me they were a 7-point favorites here at home, 6.5, 7, I'd be like, okay, I'll take the Bears there. I mean,
why is these guys 4.5?
These guys could score the Bears. They have a weird team, you guys. Yeah. And again, I am hoping for my under to cash 8.5. It's going to be extremely. Yep. It's going to be extremely difficult. It's a tough run coming up here. You'll get win number 6, and then I got to think you lose at Green Bay, Detroit, and the one coming up to kind of even out that record there to 6-6. But you should win this game. If this kid is good, and your coach is the coach, you should beat a rookie quarterback on the road. And listen, you got a rookie quarterback basically, but you're the more experienced bunch, and you're the better team. Win this game.
You should win. I don't know if they cover, though.
You're going to be taken seriously. You better win this game.
Yep. I think they win. I don't know if they cover, though. That's the thing. It's a stay away for me. I would like if this were on a track or neutral field. I love the over in this game, but it's going to be wet, snowy, rainy. I would have to lean under in this one.
I got no opinion on that.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody just put like you won on a Hail Mary. I mean, even that you a crazy game versus Cincinnati last time out. Ridiculous.
Yep, Bears gonna Bears, Foster. That's right. All right, let's move on to Jaguars -1 at Texans. How are the Jaguars favored? Man, give me the Texans. I don't need the points.
Sign me up for the Texans. Again, but you got a backup quarterback. You got Davis Mills quarterback.
Who cares? He's still a veteran.
You have no offensive line. Like the Texans got.
The defense is awesome on the Texans.
Well, yeah, that's it's the Texans or nothing. I can't take or trust Trevor Lawrence.
No, he's horrible. Yeah,
No.
their running game isn't even that good.
Yeah.
And their wide receivers are all banged up, man, for the Jaguars.
I got this under at 41.5, so I'm looking. Hopefully,
looking good.
All right here.
I love the under in this game. This would be the play here. I don't like the number now at 37, but still, I would still like lean under at 37. But man, that's a nice number.
It gets to these numbers, and all it takes is a turnover here or there, and all of a sudden, a team's at 23 points. It's like, well, it's 23-10 in the third quarter. You're like, how the hell we got 30 points on the board, and you're done with 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Somebody punches it in.
Yep, exactly. All right, you heard it here. You watch and look ahead lines. You get Sean telling you all about that under. All right, Rams -4.5 at 49ers. This is a bitter rivalry. How are the Rams -4.5 on the road at their worst?
It keeps going up. It keeps going up. This line.
Yeah,
like they got the Monday newspaper.
Yeah, this is exactly. And because it keeps going up, don't you have to take the Rams, or do you push back with the 49ers?
I like the Niners. I mean, I sort of like them to start because I don't think there's a difference between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. I think they're the same guy.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The Rams have looked really, really good. He had the crazy loss versus Philly. But other than that, I mean, you've done all right this year. You've done all right.
Yep.
And now you got the revenge spot from the loss against a backup, right? You lost to a bunch of backups on a short week. I get the Rams are going to be angry coming in here, but I don't know. 4.5.
The Rams are coming off a bye too, I think, right? Or
no, they played New Orleans last week.
Okay, right. That was kind of like coming off a bye, right?
Yep, and then San Fran was at the Giants, so
right. Okay.
But I will lean Niners here.
Yeah, plus 4.
I can't believe this total 49.
Yeah,
that's a big number.
The Rams are kind of an under team to me.
Yeah,
I mean they win games.
But look at who they played though. You look at their 10 points in New Orleans. All right, that game should probably stay under. It end up pushing.
Yeah.
Jacksonville 7 points.
Look at the total of the game when they played the Niners before.
It was 44, and I thought that was high considering one short week and two. Then you had everybody out, right?
Yeah.
Purcell was that. All those guys were out for the
for the Niners.
Niners, right? Kittle was out. I think Jennings was out. I think Purcell was in, but the other guy was out. It was a backup. Mac Jones is getting a start there.
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, the big Bourne coming out.
Yep,
I mean,
the Bourne ultimatum.
The Rams.
The total finished at 49. That's why they set the total at 49 because it's a 23-26 game last time. They didn't know what to do with it, Sean. They're just like, what they scored last time? Let's throw up 49 up there.
Well, you've seen them score 30 the last couple of games here for the Rams too as well. So why won't they score mid-20s versus a banged-up Niners defense? They should get to 30.
34 last week. So, you like some points here.
I like the points.
I think so. I think lights.
And I'll lean the home dog as well. I'll lean the home dog.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, these two teams hate each other. It's like Bears, Packers, Niners, Rams. Beating up on each other for years. All right, Sean likes the 4.5 with the Niners. I like the over in this game if the weather's good. Moving on, Steelers at Chargers. Sean, tell us a little bit about this play.
I like the Steelers here, man, and it's really just based on Alt's out for the Chargers. I know they made moves to shore up the line.
Yeah.
But when that guy was out against the Giants, they looked terrible. When he went out last week against the Titans, they looked terrible. He had
who's going to block J.J. Watt?
He was rushing for a yard just to salvage the game at the end. He had to get 1 yard. He's doing quarterback sneaks. Yeah. The Steelers as a underdog spot, this is their thriving spot.
Yeah,
I know Rodgers is not the same, and Herbert's probably a little better.
Their defense played well last week, the Steelers. But let me tell you, when I'm watching the Chargers, it always seems like they're trying to come from behind in a game. They've fallen behind, and Herbert has to rally them. Make a bunch of
terrible cover in number. Look at this run.
What
here
are they against the spread?
They are 3-11 I mean, what do you got? 3 wins? 3
Yeah,
and
3-5-1 against the number.
yeah, a couple pushes in there. I mean,
Yep.
Kansas City, you're a dog out right there.
Yep.
You covered against the Vegas barely. You pushed Denver, loser at the Giants, loser Washington, loser Miami, loser Indy. I mean, 3 of those are loser outrights too. 10 last week versus Tennessee you couldn't get done.
Yeah.
The Minnesota game you got because it was a short week with a backup quarterback on a Thursday night. You looked all right in that one, but
yep.
I don't like them one bit. They're not what I want to play them as favorites. I don't care. 2, 3, 4. No, thank you.
Any thoughts on the 44.5 total?
Not really. I
would lean under, but I got
nothing.
I got no idea. All right, Monday. That's Sunday night. That game. Monday night we got Eagles and Packers. Eagles catching 2.5 in Green Bay. Green Bay didn't look all that good last week, Sean.
So you think they had Green Bay the week before? Excuse me. Green Bay played Pittsburgh the week before. Downspot Panthers, Eagles on deck. But let's look at them. You played the Browns. How'd that game work out?
Yeah, they lost 10-13 in Cleveland.
You lost there. How about Dallas? You should have lost that. You got overtime out of it. Dallas played for a tie.
Yep.
You were down early against Arizona in the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's been feisty. He's been listen, that's you saw him, he battled against the Colts. He got the win against the Cowboys. He got the win, covered there against
Yep.
But when is it that it was just a down spot. If you're a good team, you're not good one week and so the next. You can't be up and down every single week. This is an Eagles spot for me. One, they got Detroit next, right? So you're coming out of bye week. Barkley's a little bit healthier. This is your spot.
Yep.
Right? You can't lose this one and then be really up against it next week at home versus Detroit. Like you're 100% this game. You're not going to be 100% next week because somebody might get hurt this game, right? The guy who's playing today is definitely playing on Monday. We don't know if he's playing next week because people get hurt, right? So this would be the spot where I'm going to jump on the Eagles.
I'm on the Eagles too. I don't think the Packers are that good, man.
I think the defense has problems for the Packers.
Yeah.
I like the Packers.
You lose to the Panthers at home. You're at home. You lose to the Panthers.
Yes, listen. If you would tell me that it's a sandwich spot off of Aaron Rodgers and Super Bowl champs coming up, that's fine. But you know what? You win that game 23-20. You don't lose it outright scoring 13 points or 16 points, whatever the heck you did.
Yep.
Not being able to do anything. And letting Rico Dowdle move all over to join on.
Yeah, now they've lost their best offensive weapon, Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
So,
big loss.
Yeah. I like the Eagles.
Again,
Are the Eagles
this is
coming
Eagles
off
or
a
nothing.
bye?
Eagles bye week. This is as good
Eagles
as they're going to
off
be.
a bye, man.
And like I said, with Detroit on deck, Eagles lose this one, they're in trouble, and then you're grasping next week. So here's a future Eagle take for you. You take the Eagles for next week, right? Because this is what's going to happen here. They're going to be, I think they're a 1-point favorite next week, Tooch, right? About 1.5.
Yeah.
The Eagles win this game. The line's going to go up because, hey, the Eagles won, right? Everybody saw them on Monday night win. Home field now is back in play, right? They got the win over the Rams. You just beat Green Bay. Here comes Detroit, another team are battling. The line's going to go up. Eagles lose. The line is going to go up. The sky is falling. No way we can lose 2 in a row. We have to win this game because, hey, we need the 2 seed. We need a win here, right? Packers already beat Detroit. Hopefully Detroit splits with them. The crash out, blah, blah, blah. The Eagle line is going to move next week. Short of Hurts being knocked out of the game and out next week, Eagles will be a field goal favorite probably next week over Detroit.
Yep.
And that goes into the Detroit game for this week. I mean, they're 10-point favorites because we got a quarterback out. But, the Eagle line is definitely going to move off that.
Let me run a 6-point teaser by you. Eagles and Niners. Eagles plus 8.5, Niners plus 10.5.
Yeah.
You like it?
Well, I like them. I like them at 2 and 4. Why not? Them 8 and 10?
All right, you heard it here. Let's give out some free plays, man. I gotta run that little snippet, the little stinger.
Play your music.
All right, here we go. All right. Hopefully, my daughter is taking the meatloaf out of the oven because we got to glaze it. It's supposed to
There
come
you
out
go.
45. That's her favorite thing to do. She's 9 years old and making meatloaf for her dad and her.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
That's her. She's very picky, but man, when she makes a meatloaf, she'll have like 3 slices. Skinny little thing. Skinny little thing. All right, Sean likes the Steelers +3 versus the Chargers.
There we go.
Yeah, let me give you mine. Give me the under 41.5 Iowa, Oregon, and sloppy Iowa City at Kinnick. All right.
I like that as well.
I saw Lutz. He's got his Circa picks. Where's the Circa picks, Lutz? Lutz is great. If you can see his articles, he always does a weekly NFL articles.
I get him. I see him when he posts somewhere.
Yep. All right, we got to get out of here, Lutz. I got meatloaf.
The Circuit picks and nothing. It's been 3 minutes. What's he doing?
Yeah, what's he doing?
He didn't get him in. He missed that deadline.
Very slow typer. Lutz, we got to get out of here. We'll get him next week. All right, Sean.
Is he typing with his toes? What's he doing?
Best of luck. I'll catch you later. Have a good weekend.
Later, dudes.
All right. Bye-bye.